Hello, today we are the national Bulgarian champion, and yes.
Yeah, I'm Victor. I just won the Bulgarian National Championship with Branded Despia. Let's get into the deck profile. So I play triple Oliver, triple Fallen Falbass. So triple Fallen Falbass is basically just standard by now. The third one just helps the pilot out basically, and it's good to play around Nash going second. Triple Baron Diffusion, obviously, best card in the deck, triple opening, and new cards, which isn't that new I think. But anyways, triple deployment and Contagion usage is the base cards you want to draw every single time. Those are the best cards in the deck. They're insane, basically called deck, and these two sometimes good to open, they're not that bad, they're not just bricks. This one helps you play around interruptions, and this is just the best payoff the deck has. And these here, Tragedy sent to get ad libitum or Alba, and you just keep those as well going second. And these here are just the bricks. That's actually not that much of a brick, it could be drawn, so is this. And not that bad to draw, but I usually sided out going second, as well as the Bishop Lebanon, Retribution, Mercury, and Dark Magician also goes out second. If you're not playing Kashtira, if you're playing against Kashtira, obviously just leave it in. It's to play against Kashtira and break the board. Also, some people play the Gimmick Puppet instead of this sort, but that is obviously incorrect, because Gimmick Puppet just helps you out going first, while this is strictly a going second card, and I prefer to have more chances to win going second than going first, because if you're going first you basically just win. If Brand Diffusion results, you just win the game. The deck can set up a lot of interruptions. The Silent Line set up 5 interruptions, no, that can be 5 interruptions. Even with board breakers, you are not able to break 5 interruptions no matter what. Tribegate Courier is just an interruption you can search from Branded Lost. Plays around Vicious, plays around Beauty Crow, Bell, it's good. It's kind of bricky, that's why you decided out going second to this opening hand. Retribution, that's to recycle cards from the graveyard, it's pretty good. But it might actually not be needed, I'm not sure on that.
Did you need to use the Judgment effect as coding?
If you open Branded Fusion with the Cartasia Lover combo, you just, at the end of the combo, you just set this one as an interruption. It's pretty good because it's also an interruption and follow-up for the next one as well. It's actually really good. As an interruption, it's cracked against Castor. It's really good as an interruption because of the Rice Heart or the Scarecrow. It's good against Matmake, it's actually extremely good against Matmake. It stops the trap, it stops Splash Mage, a lot of cards, Transcode Token. The Bishop of the Belliant, decent, plays around interruptions. Some people play Sornia with it, but Sornia just basically not needed. You just add another engine card and it doesn't help you push the board, and it's not even a hand trap at this point because you can't use it against Kashtira, you can't use it against Super Heavy, it just only works in the mirror, and against Matmake you can't even use it against fully Sorry, you know what I mean? So it's really bad card, there's no point in playing it. If you draw Bellion, it sucks, but whatever. This guy's really good, comes up in the combo, and this card is absolutely insane.
This they have too many ways to discard card, you don't care that much, I think.
The Bellion is pretty good. It does come up if you want to play through a Vela or a Mourner or something like that. Helps make the engine resilient. And Cartesia is basically a second Cartesia for the deck that you can get off opening. And about the defensive cards, I play 14 defensive cards, triple crossouts, Ash to go with the crossouts. I initially played 1 Ash, and this was just one other hand trap I was testing, but I put in the second Ash because I didn't want to draw Ash and cross out and didn't have an Ash for the cross out. So yeah, I just wanted to have Ash both times to stop the opponent's Ash. It's not really that good of a hand trap against Super Heavy. It's really bad against Kashtir as well. That's why I wanted to play just one. But in the end, I decided to play two just for safety. Triple draw, it's really good against Kashtir. It's really good against Super Heavy Samurai. It's not good against the Mirror, but it's decent against Mad Mech. It's actually even more than decent against Mad Mech. And it's a good card. It's overall a good card. Double Vela. This was the third Vela, but I changed it for more. In the last minute. Basically, Vela is insane. It's good against everything. But I wanted to play one Mona for cross out because if you do the standard line,
How many punk golden pride match did you have?
I didn't play against that deck.
Okay.
I think a player from Varna played it, but I didn't play against him. It's a good friend of mine. So I played the Ogre. That is just to beat Ogre, Onka, Tija. If you go the standard line, because the hand there does fall to an Ogre. So yeah, I was scared of that. Never went up against it. No one Ogre'd me there. So I didn't even play the line going first. So in game one. So yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's not needed. It's really bad to draw against Kashtira, and it's only good against Super Heavy. Triple Impermanence, that's just the best hand trap. You can use it on your turn, on their turn, and helps you break the board. Just insane. It's an out Boguska as well. It's the best hand trap of them all. And yep, I didn't play the gimmick, but no Soronir. A lot of people really like Soronir. I don't get why. I initially played Soronir in the beginning because everyone played it, but it doesn't really do much. It's useless, basically, just a brick. And about the gimmick puppet, you don't really need the gimmick puppet. If you go full combo, basically, as I said already, no one can beat you. It's so many interruptions. I can't really fathom how they would be able to break through the board, even with board breakers. And for the extra deck, Grangonel, that's one of them. You don't need a second one. So Rimbrum is absolutely insane. Send off Mirror Jade for the Albus interruption. The graveyard's like the best interruption of the deck. Double Albion, obviously standard. Double Rebellion, that's standard as well. Double Mirror Jade. Double Dragoon, that is just to make Dragoon life at all times against Kashtira. You can freely hand trap them and then can't really take out Dragoon. Neither Rebellion, so you can always have Dragoon to beat Kashtira. So Chimera, Lucifalia, Quad is just fine. Sprint, that is to go and with Rimbrum. So Sprint's really good. It basically makes Rimbrum able to take away any special summon monster. It's just absolutely insane, making the interruption from Rimbrum really good. It does come up a lot of times, it just gives you more options in Sand Club. If you don't want to send Sprint and you want to keep your option for Sprints ready because you have Rimbrum set up, you just send Stanley Clat, and from there you can get Quem, you can get 4 on the Foul Bass. It's just really insane as well. So that's the extra deck. I don't play the new fusion monster. I don't find any use for it. Maybe if you play Gimmick Puppet, could be a good card, but I really don't like Gimmick Puppet. It's just bad. And the Synchro Motion never comes up. I don't even know what it does. So yeah, it's not a good card. About the side deck. Inside we play triple Magnamut, one Soronir. Those are to be the mirror match, as well as to side against Matmech. Against Matmech, you side in also triple Fantastical Dragons. Those are absolutely insane against Matmech. It gets you to see 2 Magnamut, and Matmech just falls to a single Magnamut. If you go Phantasma, you draw Magnamut, and you just Magnamut card from their graveyard, and you just add Soronir on your turn. It's just GG's there. They can't beat a single Magnamut. Phantasma is also really good to side with double Ogre, the other 2 Ogres, as well as Santa Claus and Nibiru against Super Heavy. That all these cards go in against Super Heavy because you need to beat Baguska with those. Ogres are absolutely insane. Nibiru is needed against Super Heavy, and Phantasma just draws your best cards. Like Nibiru draws Ogre, it draws Draw and Lockbird, that's in the main, and it's absolutely insane. It's an insane card. Oh, it was the MVP all weekend. The two August and Santa Clauses, those are to be decided also against purely, but I just played one purely, and yeah, didn't really matter. I didn't get to see any of those. It was just an easy game. I went first, I did full combo, he wobble balled me twice, couldn't do anything. Game 2, he tried to do something, I hand trapped him into the ground, got Branded Fusion and just won there. And Nibiru is also really good against Cash Tira, and that is to be sided with Santa Claus. Santa Claus is actually an insane kaiju because it can't beat Ibli. The Ibli you just normal summon Santa Claus. If you give him Santa Claus, it's also a light, so you can fusion freely with him. And the last card is called By the Grave. That is just the last minute add to the deck list. Basically, these 14 cards were the perfect match for the deck. They all fit the side patterns and all. And I didn't really need any other cards, so I just put in a Cold Buy, deciding going first, because you need to take out the Dark Magician going first. It's just a useless card going first. You don't really summon Dragoon going first. And if you take the Dark Magician, you can just put in one Cold Buy just to make your deck more resilient. And yep, that's the deck profile.
Okay, do you want to shout out something?
Yep.
Or someone?
Shoutouts to Veli. He's like the best player in Varna, best player in Bulgaria, really good player. Taught me all the branded combos and everything. He's the best. Shoutouts to Mamu. He's making these perfect clock mats. They're insane. You can find the link for that in the description. And shoutouts to the local store in Varna, Chubama Games.
Okay, thank you for the deck profile and have a good luck in your future.